Wits Picks is back, and I'm so excited, guys, for this card. As you guys can see, I am so hyped because we have finally a good event, and I am without my partner today. He's I don't know what's wrong with him, but we're gonna do a solo video today, and it's all good because I wanted to get this card out to you guys because we're gonna go 100%. Wits Picks is going 100%. Protest versus JDM, UFC Perth, amazing fights, starting with the early prelims and ending with the main event. In the first fight, guys, we have a good one here. We have Don Marfan versus Kobe Steele. Guys, listen. I'm going to go with the underdog here. I'm going to go with Don Marfan. And the reason I'll tell you guys right now. First of all, Dom is super underrated in my opinion. And Kobe Steele is only a favorite because he had an insane fight with Rong Zhu, even though he got destroyed. Don Marfan is, I think, solid, and I think is a good underdog pick here. So we're going to take him. We're going to take him, and he will be in bets. He will be in parlays. And I'm excited for that fight. But the next fight, we have Jonathan Mikulev here fighting Themba Gorimbo. Jonathan Mikulev, in his last fight, we took him by submission, and he submitted his opponent easily. Themba Gorimbo got submitted by Vicente Luque in the first 15 seconds of the fight. This is an easy pick. Good minus 245 for Jonathan Mikulev here. He's the pick. He's the pick for a reason. And Mikulev's going to get the job done. By submission, I say, in the first or second round. I like the under in this fight, too. Good fight here. Jonathan Mikulev, also an Australian, so we're going to take the Australians. So far, 2 for 2 for the Australians. Next fight, we have Ben Johnson, UFC debut, against Wes Schultz. Guys, Wes Schultz is such a bad fighter. I didn't know he was that ass. We bet on him to beat Damian Penis. Terrible. He's maybe the worst fighter in the UFC. Maybe worse than Talison Teixeira. Ben Johnson, or Johnston, is going to get the job done by KO. Wes Schultz is one of these jiu-jitsu guys, just like Marcus Buchecha, and we saw what happened to that Marcus Buchecha. Wes Schultz is the pick. Ben Johnson's the pick. Wes Schultz is ass, garbage, chopped, long hair, disgusting, looks like a girl. We're going to take Ben Johnson in this one at minus 145 for a second favorite. And I think this is going to be a decent fight, but I'm going to fade Wes Schultz. 3 for 3 on the Australians, and you'll see it'll be a theme until the main event. But you guys have to wait for that. Next fight, Colby Thicknesse versus Vince Morales. We're going to take Colby Thicknesse in this one. Another Australian, another favorite. He's minus 140. Colby Thicknesse should get the job done. I think he's the better fighter. I like him. Vince Morales is mid, and Colby Thicknesse is fighting in Perth, where he won his last fight, even though it was low-key a bad decision. But I think Colby Thicknesse is a lock. Now, before we get into this next fight, guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned for our UFC 328 picks, predictions, and our TikTok and Instagram. IBG will be on that next video for you guys to go check it out. Next fight, we have the cash cow Gerald GM3 Mearshart versus Jacob Malkoun, who he cashed on him minus 120 against Torres Finney, and he's minus 1.1K. It's makes sense. Malkoun's the pick. Honestly, he's going to chin him probably in the second round. I mean, Mearshart is good wrestling, but he's here to get money. Malkoun's another Australian, so we're going to take another Australian here. Next fight, we have my absolute boy, Junior Tafa, fighting Kevin Christian. And it's the first time Junior Tafa is a favorite. Junior Tafa, in my opinion, probably would be one of the best fighters in the UFC if there was no wrestling involved. If he was a straight-up kickboxer in the light heavyweight division, he'd be a top 5 ranked fighter. At this point in time, he's ass. His record is ass. But that's just because he can't grapple. We bet on Junior Tafa in his last fight against Billy Elikana, UFC Australia, Volkanovski Lopez too, and we almost cashed. We almost cashed on the plus 250. Junior Tafa has ridiculous power in his hands, good boxing, good range distance. Kevin Christian is tall, but what else? What else is Kevin Christian about? I mean, like I just see Tafa getting the W here. Honestly, I know Tafa's record is mid, but Kevin Christian is 6'7". It has an 80-inch reach, and has a 49. He has a 49-inch leg reach, and Junior Tafa has a 43-inch leg reach. The reach advantage is a little bit of a concern, but I think Tafa's power in his hands he's just gonna chin Kevin Christian, I think, in the first round, and that's gonna be a banger fight. And I'm super excited to see that. But yeah, Tafa's the pick. I think he's good. I think he's good at minus 205. I think Tafa is good at minus 205. So we're gonna take Junior Tafa in this fight. Next fight, and this is such a banger, guys. We have two insane prospects. I can talk a lot about this fight. We have Cam Ralston versus Robert Brycecheck. And let me tell you guys this. In my opinion, this fight is really close. Because Robert Brycecheck is really underrated. And he's very good. I think he has the ability to knock out Cam Ralston. I think he has the ability to beat him in a decision. But I also think Cam Ralston can win a decision. And I'm going to go with Cam Ralston. I'm not going to bet on this fight, but I like the over 2.5 at plus money. That's a good pick, in my opinion. These two guys are prospects. I don't see any of them getting chinned. Rouse is not fighting a Brundage or not fighting one of these cans that he fought. Brycecheck is very good. And it's going to be a super close fight. I think Ralston's going to win just because he's the prospect, but Brycecheck could definitely get the W. So that's why in this fight, we're going to be taking the over 2.5 rounds because they're both really good at plus money. And that caps off the prelims. So great prelims so far. I mean, the last card was ass fucking terrible. Holy shit. Absolutely terrible. And yeah, this card is actually good. Dana cook with this one because we can make some free money. Next fight in the main card, and I'm hyped for this fight because we have Tai Tuivasa. All right, whatever. Versus Louis Sutherland. Louis Sutherland has fought two of the best prospects heavyweights in the entire UFC. And Tai is buns. I mean, in my opinion, Talashin Teixeira might be one of the worst fighters in the entire UFC. In the entire UFC history, Talashin Teixeira might be one of the worst fighters. And Tai lost to him. Easily lost to him. Louis Sutherland is the pick at plus 180. I think Louis Sutherland's going to get the job done by KO. I think he's a better gas tank. And I just think his leg kicks are really good. He broke Walter Walker's leg. He fought one of the best prospects in the UFC, in my opinion, and we're going to get to him in the next fight. But Louis Sutherland's the pick. He's my second underdog of the card. But this is why we're going to go 100% because, guys, yes, let's fucking go! Such a good fight here. Shamil, ugly, chop, disgusting piece of shit Gaziev versus Brando, the Balkan Bear, Perisic. Guys, Witt's picks cashed on Brando Perisic against Louis Sutherland, and we're going to do it again here. Brando Perisic is the Witt's pick of the evening. He's the biggest lock of the evening. But the Balkan Bear is going to get this done by first round TKO. Gaziev's record is shit. He has not beaten anybody good, only heavyweight slobs, and Perisic is actually good, in my opinion. I like Perisic. I think his boxing is crisp. I think his tie clinch work with the knees and the elbows and whatnot is good. Louis Sutherland has a great chin, and Brando Perisic broke him. And we saw in Shamil Gaziev's last fight, he got knocked out by a stiff jab by Waldo Cortez Acosta. Waldo's good, but Brando Perisic, he's different level. He's high level. He's minus 135 for a reason, and this is the pick that I'm going to be putting in every single parlay, and we're going to cash so much money on the Balkan Bear because the Balkan Bear is going to get the job done by first round TKO or just put him out cold, one of the two. and I'm confident. I'm really, really confident in this. And he's my pick. He's the pick. He's the Wits pick of the evening. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see this fight. I'm really excited. Next fight, we have our boy. Also, sorry. We just picked we picked every Australian on the card so far except Tai Tuivasa for a reason. Brando Parrish is also Australian. Another good reason to pick him. Judges could give him better decision, whatever the case may be. But yeah. Brando Parrish is the biggest lock on the card. Next fight, we have our boy Marwan Rahiki versus Ollie Schmid. Rahiki's going to get the job done. I mean, he's minus 800. It's a no bet. He's a prospect. You never know what can happen. Schmid is not bad. He had a good KO in his last fight on the regional scene, his UFC debut. But Rahiki is good. I'm going to pick Rahiki. He's minus 800, but, I mean, this is just a no bet. It's just a no bet. I like Rahiki, though. He's good. Next fight, we got Steve Erceg versus Tim Means Elliott. Tim Elliott is here, guys. We're going to pick Steve Erceg. Not insanely confident in it. Tim Elliott did fuck me in his last fight with Kaya Sakuro. UFC Boars versus Duplessis. If Kaya Sakura won that fight, we probably would have made $5K each. A little unfortunate. We still made like 3 bands each, so it's chill. But Erceg's the pick. If he gets to the ground, I'll be a little suspect. Elliott is really weird style. I just don't know. Erceg's the pick, though, for now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Next fight, guys, we have the prospect. His mother owns a bakery shop, Quillan Saul killed, versus Beneil Dariush. Beneil Dariush here, guys. Coming off of a tough loss against Benoit Saint-Denis, but people forget, man, he did beat Renato Moicano. And Renato Moicano did just ragdoll Chris Duncan. These odds shouldn't be this wide, in my opinion. Beneil, I think, is still solid if he doesn't get chinned right away. But Quillen's the pick for a reason. He's minus 500 for a reason. So we're going to take Quillen. He's my boy. We cashed on him in his last fight against Nazareth Hakparast. And Jamie Malarkey. Last 2 fights. So Saul Killed's the pick. He's the boy. Love Saul Killed. Super entertaining fighter. And we're never going to get a dull Beneil Dariush fight unless he just controls him. But Saul Killed's a great grappler. Amazing grappler. People forget, man. He's a great grappler. And Saul Killed's the pick. And last but not least, guys, JDM here, number 1 contender, former champion. He's fighting the number 5 ranked contender, Carlos the Nightmare Prates. I see this fight going 2 ways. 1, Prates knocks him out. Simple, easy. Or we see JDM keep distance. We see JDM go to the body. We see JDM win all 5 rounds in a winner decision. I'm going to pick Prates. I'm confident in Prates. I will hedge on JDM, though, by decision. But Prates is one of the biggest locks on the card. JDM's resume is shit. His face was all fucked up when he fought Bilal Muhammad. That's not a good look. He beat Gilbert Burns, sure, but he was losing that fight before he knocked him out. And we saw what Mike Mallet did to Gilbert Burns. Beat Kevin Holland in a split decision. Kevin Holland. Oh, ooh, nice, bro. Whatever the fuck. Got absolutely dominated by Islam Makhachev. JDM, in my opinion, has never been that good. He's never been that good. Has no power. Prates has good leg kicks, good knees, and he's just way more powerful than JDM. JDM wins this fight, he's going to have to go 5 rounds. Prates can last a round. I think 1 round KO is good for Prates. Prates is the pick. We're going to go with Prates, and I'm honestly insanely super confident in this. Prates is the pick. I see a knockout in round 1 or 2. Longer, rangier, better boxer. just knocked out former champion Leon Edwards, knocked out Jeff Neal with a ridiculous spinning back elbow, almost finished Ian Machado Gary, who's going to be fighting for the title soon. If Protest wins this fight, he will get the title shot after Ian Gary. Or he has to fight Kamaru Usman, who I think he'll beat too. But Protest, he'll be a champion if Islam retires. He's that good. I think he'll beat Ian Gary in that rematch. And Wits Picks is a Fighting Nerd friendly channel. We love the Fighting Nerds, and Protest is one of them, and he's the best one. So we're gonna take Protest here, and I'm super excited, guys. This card is at 1 a.m. for me. I live in LA, so it's at 1 a.m. Pretty fucking late, dude. Pretty fucking late, but I'm gonna be up. 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. watching every fight for you guys. And you guys are going to get my reactions and breakdowns and on the Instagram. So, guys, listen. If you stayed here and listened to the main event, thank you. You're a fucking goat. Holy shit. Fucking love you, dude. I'm just super excited for this damn fight. But we have so many good fights, guys. So many fun fights. So many good banger fights. So many good bets. And I just see myself going 100% this card, and I'm excited. And I'm really excited for this. Yeah. Protest, easy pick, easy money, easy jelly. Carlos Braches for the win, for the victory in the main event of the evening. Guys, next card, we have Boers versus Strickland. Peak. Tatsu Ramen versus Joshua Van. Peak. King Green versus who the fuck is that guy? Jeremy Stevens, peak. Waldo versus what's his name? Volkov, peak. So many good fights. I'm excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we're gonna catch you guys in the next fucking video. Bang! Let's fucking go!